Hello everybody, Haku here with my review for Shoujo Shuumatsu Ryokou, or Girls Last Door, episode 6. And it's kind of hitting me this week, being halfway through the fall season already. But yeah, either way, are you getting down with the Zetsubou? That is what this entire episode was about, getting along with the Zetsubou, embracing the Zetsubou. But of course, they start talking about the winters getting warmer, and the way they talk about it, it doesn't stay warm there for long. Interesting enough that they live in a very winterized area. Maybe it has something to do with how the world not really ended, it's still going, but how it ended up the way it is there. And also their, what did they call it? I don't even remember what they called it. Their vehicle thing, it's broken down. So just chill you throughout the episode is great. I love how Yuuri's character has pretty much just become it's the apocalypse, so chill. Everything is hopeless, so just chill. That is her entire character now, and I think it's so funny. I enjoy it so much. So they see a plane and a person, and I love their introduction to her, where Chi is like, I'm Cheeto, this is Yuuri, and then Yuri's like, and together we're, and she does a little pose just in the background as Cheeto is talking. So this new chick they meet, her name is Ishi, and she says that she can fix their vehicle. She takes them to an old air base that she's been living in. She talks about how the place is decaying, how there was a rations factory, but it's no longer working. They still have electricity and running water, but even that's not going to last forever. So she's basically building a real plane and wants to leave the city. So this is the first time we've actually talked about, this is the only place we know of. This place is multi-layered. We're not near the bottom from what we see from the landscape, but they're also not near the top, I guess, either. And we've been told that it's more technologically advanced and less destroyed and run down the higher up they go. So again, the entire city is a mystery itself, but not only have we not tackled that mystery, we also find out that there is somewhere other than this city out there, obviously enough. So they have potatoes. The potatoes look kind of weird, but I'm not going to question it, whatever. She says that the place sort of has a history of airplanes. It has blueprints going back from all the way from when airplanes were first invented toward technology that their current state can't even comprehend. So, and again, I like that, showing that this past civilization that died off, they had this technology, and we've regressed so far we couldn't even understand what they had going on here. And then Cheeto, of course, brings up, she was like, I've never really even thought of what's outside of the city. Again, it's cool, because Cheeto is the one that thinks about things, the one that knows things. But she's never even thought. She's been trying to survive, trying to go higher up, but she's never even thought of what might be outside of the city. So then they start working on everything, and it's so cute the way they're working on everything, and we have Yuuri just singing Zetsubou in the background the whole time. They decide that once Ishi leaves, they're going to go to that ration production facility to the west next to see what else is left over there. Supposedly there should still be potatoes there. We find out that there's actually another city that Ishi has seen in the distance, and that's where she's planning to go. And then the scene, so feelsy, where they talk about, they're like, you could be the last pilot in human history. And man, the scene was just so beautiful. And then it was a failure, and I thought it was going to be really dramatic. Ishi survives, of course, but I think it was good either way. And I love the way they were like, failure is so carefree. And and Yuuri said, looks like she's getting along with the Zetsubou. But failure is carefree. She's like, she worked so hard to accomplish this, and she messed up, but now she at least worked on it and tried, so now that she's failed, she's at least done it. She's sort of gotten down with the hopelessness. So she's floating down toward the lower levels, and who knows if we'll ever see her again or if she'll make it. But either way, I thought this episode was great. I really, really loved it. And it's just a masterpiece of a show. I love all the backgrounds, the animation, the setting. It's so great. It's beautiful. It's hopeless. I think actually having a tragedy here and just not even showing her float down on the parachute. Just, I don't want Ishii to die off. I don't want it to be sad. I don't want a show to be brutal and bad to these poor innocent characters. But I do think that would have been pretty interesting to see how Chi and Yu, how they would deal with this this tragedy happening. And I think it would keep the audience on their toes and give us this big feelsy moment of how she at least went out trying. She went out as the last flight in human history or whatever. That, I think, could have been perfectly good. But again, it was great the way it is. I have absolutely no complaints about this episode. It was amazing. Like I say about the show every week. And I like the slow, chill tone it takes to this whole post-apocalyptic scenario. The way it's just, we're taking it easy. We're trying to survive each and every day. Which is like, instead of some crazy, off-the-wall, action-packed adventure or crazy, off-the-wall, unbelievable adventure, it's just slow building. I don't really want to say realistic. I don't know if that's the proper word, but it's slow building. It's mundane, and it feels really cool. It again is a journey that this could go for 20 seasons of just nice post-apocalyptic slice of life or whatever, and it would still be good. 20 seasons, that may be a bit of an exaggeration on my part, but the point is, it's one of those things where the story potential from what they've done is unlimited. They can keep showing us little adventures and little just teeny interactions that they have for pretty much an unlimited amount of time, and it would fit perfectly in the story. And really, it would take kind of a lot to get stale. So I think it was great. For an episode, 9.5 Zetsubous out of 10. Thought it was great. Thought it was wonderful. So yeah, 9.5 out of 10. Loved the episode. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like if you did like it, comment down there to tell me what you thought of this episode, what you thought of my thoughts on it. Subscribe for more Shoujo Shuumatsu Ryokou, much more on the channel. Gonna also try to post Hoseki no Kuni. Gonna try to post that review tonight as well. And then in the morning or sometime tomorrow in general, I'll try to post my Mahotsukai no Yome review. Plus, we do Kujira no Kora, Wasajo Niutao, and Juni Taisen. Bunch of stuff other than that as well. But yeah, I already went over that a lot. So like if you did like I already said all that. Follow on Twitter if you want. I'll try to keep you updated there and stuff for the channel. If you want a link to our Discord server, ask and I'll give you one. We can all talk there about the show. That's it. Thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.